the questions that we are always asked by our clients or prospects that are thinking about implementing Pardot is whether or not Pardot is the right tool for them. So here I have a bunch of questions that I normally ask my clients to see if Pardot is a good fit for their company. So the first question is whether or not they use Salesforce. So if you already use Salesforce, you already have a lot of data on your CRM, and you definitely need to be leveraging that data in order to create more or better automated email campaigns, just so that you can also stay in touch with your prospects. So if you already have Salesforce, then my recommendation is you should always have a marketing automation platform like Pardot. And again, the benefit of having Pardot is that the integration between Salesforce CRM and Pardot is seamless, and then you will be able to leverage all this marketing information for sales as well. Then the other question that I always ask is whether or not you want to measure the impact of your marketing efforts in terms of sales. So if you are sometimes, and these are really interesting questions, because sometimes there is the sales and marketing teams are not necessarily aligned. And one of the things that happens constantly is that the people on the sales team will always complain about the quality of leads that you're sending, and the marketing team will always complain that sales is not closing the prospects. So if you actually want to be able to measure how your marketing efforts are translating into sales, and if you actually want to have a better integration between both teams, then you definitely need a marketing automation platform. Just because, as I've been explaining before, a platform like Pardot will allow you to track what are the interactions that people are having with your marketing assets, and how those interactions also help throughout the sales process. Then another question that I ask is whether or not your company sales cycle takes more than 30 days, probably 30 to 45 days. So basically, if you have a long sales cycle, one of the things that you need to take into account is that your prospects are probably also requesting information from competitors. So one of the things that you need to do is basically stand out throughout those days, just to make sure that when the decision time comes, then people will think about you first. So one of the things that we do with our clients is we normally create an automated email marketing program that will follow up with the prospect throughout these 45 days or 60 days or 1 year, just to make sure that we are providing useful, that we are also providing a good customer experience, so that when people are trying to decide to work, will first think about you. Then another alternative would be if you want to find upsell opportunities with your current clients, then you would also need a platform like Pardot, just because just by implementing these automated email programs, you could also be following up with your clients, and then you could also be showing them or providing them information related to what are the new products that you're offering and how they could benefit from your new products. So basically, all these different marketing automation programs allow you to stay in touch with your prospects and clients, just so that you can create better relationships overall with them. And we know that just by having better relationships with your prospects and clients, you can also translate that into more revenue. And then the last question here is, do you want to communicate with your prospects at the right time and with the right content? So if you want to accomplish this, then you definitely need a platform like Pardot or any marketing automation tool.